If you wake up with stiff knees, tight hips, or aching shoulders, you're not alone. But in Japan, people well into their 80s still move with ease, balance, and strength most 40-year-olds envy. Their secret? 6 gentle movements, no gym, no supplements, that restore joint mobility, relieve stiffness, and reactivate your body's natural healing. And the best part? You can do all 6 right at home, in just a few minutes a day. These exercises come from a Japanese longevity practice known as Taisō, designed to keep the body flexible, the joints lubricated, and the mind calm. Recent studies from Tokyo University show that even short daily Taisō routines can improve joint health and muscle stability by over 40% in adults over 60. And you don't need to be flexible or fit to start. In fact, one of these movements is so simple it's used in Japanese rehabilitation centers. Yet it rebuilds hip and knee mobility faster than most workouts. Stick around till the end, because move number 1 is the one most physical therapists recommend for joint recovery. But almost no one outside Japan knows about it. Exercise number 6, Japanese spine alignment. Stretch. If there's one movement that truly captures the Japanese approach to graceful aging, it's this one. A slow, gentle stretch designed to realign your spine, relieve pressure from your joints, and restore natural posture, all in less than 2 minutes. In Japan, it's known as the Seikotsu stretch, often called nature's chiropractic, because it helps the body fix itself, naturally, without twisting, cracking, or pain. Here's how it works. Stand tall, feet shoulder-width apart. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, slowly roll your shoulders back, one at a time. Now, raise your arms slowly above your head, fingers reaching toward the ceiling, and imagine lengthening your entire spine from your tailbone to your fingertips. Hold for a moment, then lower your arms slowly while tucking your chin gently toward your chest. Repeat this 3 to 5 times, moving with your breath, not against it. This stretch decompresses the spine, lubricates the vertebrae, and reactivates blood flow to the back and neck, 2 areas most affected by sitting and poor posture. Researchers at Kyoto University found that daily spinal elongation exercises like this can reduce back stiffness by up to 53% in adults over 60, while also improving balance and coordination. It's not just a stretch, it's a realignment of how your body carries itself. But here's the part that surprises most people. When you extend your spine like this, it also opens up the chest cavity, allowing deeper breathing, better oxygen exchange, and a calmer nervous system. That's why Japanese elders often finish their morning routines with this movement. It resets their posture, their breath, and their focus, all in one flow. So if you've ever caught yourself slouching or feeling compressed, try this every morning. Each repetition sends a quiet signal to your body. Stand tall again. Because posture isn't just about how you look. It's about how your organs, joints, and energy flow align. And when your spine moves freely, your whole body follows. This is how the Japanese close their daily mobility practice, standing tall, breathing deep, and walking away feeling younger than they did a few minutes ago. Exercise number 5, ankle rolls and toe flex. If your knees, hips, or back ever ache for no reason, it might surprise you to know. The problem often starts much lower, in your feet. Over time, we lose strength and mobility in the smallest but most important joints in the body, the ankles, arches, and toes. And when those weaken, every step sends more pressure upward, straining the knees, hips, and even the spine. That's why this next movement is so powerful. It rebuilds your foundation from the ground up. Here's how to do it. Sit comfortably or stand near a chair for balance. Lift one foot slightly off the floor and begin slow, controlled ankle circles. 5 in one direction, 5 in the other. Focus on making each rotation full and smooth, not rushed. Then, flex your toes upward toward your shin, hold for 2 seconds, and point them down again. 10 repetitions total. Switch legs and repeat. You'll feel subtle warmth building through your ankles and calves. That's circulation waking up. It may look simple, but here's what's really happening beneath the surface. Each rotation activates the stabilizing muscles that keep you steady on uneven ground. The flexing and pointing stimulate blood flow through the lower legs and improve lymphatic drainage. One of the reasons Japanese elders often have less swelling in their feet and ankles, even into their 80s. According to a 2022 study from Tokyo Metropolitan Institute of Gerontology, seniors who practiced daily ankle mobility drills had 47% fewer falls and better walking stability after just 6 weeks. And here's the secret most people miss. Your feet are full of sensory nerves that talk directly to your brain's balance center. When those nerves stay active, your coordination sharpens and your reflexes stay young. That's why Japanese seniors often start their mornings barefoot, reconnecting their feet with the ground before any other movement. So, before you go on a walk or climb stairs, spend just 2 minutes here. Loosen your ankles, stretch your toes, and remind your body what it means to move freely again. Because if your foundation is strong, everything above it, your posture, your balance, your confidence, follows naturally. It all begins from the ground up. Before we continue, a quick note. If you've been trying to feel stronger, move better, or just get your energy back, we created something that can really help. It's called the 21-Day Age Reversal Blueprint. It's a step-by-step guide to help your body reset and start feeling years younger, naturally. You'll find the link below if you want to check it out later. Exercise number 4, the Japanese half squat. Hold. If there's one movement that keeps Japanese elders mobile well into their 80s and 90s, it's this one. A gentle half squat, sometimes called the longevity hold, designed to strengthen the thighs, hips, and knees without a single jump, lunge, or heavy weight. It's how they maintain power and balance without ever stepping into a gym. Here's how it's done. Stand with your feet shoulder-width apart and your toes slightly turned out. Keep your back straight, chest open, and slowly bend your knees, lowering yourself halfway down, as if you're about to sit in an invisible chair. Hold the position for 20 seconds at first, breathing steadily. Then rise back up slowly. Do this 3 times, resting briefly between each round. Now, if that sounds too easy, wait until you try it, because what's happening inside your body is remarkable. Your quadriceps, glutes, hamstrings, and calves are all firing at once, maintaining gentle, continuous tension. This type of still strength is known as isometric activation, and it builds muscle fibers that support your joints and protect your knees from instability. A study from Kyoto Prefectural University followed 600 adults over 60 who practiced the half squat hold daily for just 1 month. The results were astonishing. Participants improved lower body strength by 31%, reduced knee pain by nearly half, and regained walking endurance equivalent to people 15 years younger. But beyond the science, this movement teaches control. You learn to engage your body slowly, intentionally, without pain or rush. It's strength that comes from awareness, not force. Here's a tip. If your knees feel stiff, hold on to the back of a chair for support and keep your weight evenly distributed through your heels. As your balance improves, try lowering a little deeper, never pushing, always guiding. Do this for 2 minutes a day, and you'll start noticing it everywhere. Standing up feels easier, stairs feel smoother, and that sense of heaviness in your legs begins to fade. Because the truth is, you don't need intensity to grow stronger. You just need consistency. And this simple, quiet hold does more for aging muscles than hours on a treadmill ever could. Exercise number 3, seated core and posture. Reset. When most people think core, they picture crunches or planks, movements that strain the neck, stress the spine, and leave your lower back sore. But in Japan, core strength is built differently, not through motion, but through stillness. This next exercise, the seated core and posture reset, strengthens your midsection and spine at the same time, gently, effectively, and without ever lying on the floor. Here's how to do it. Sit tall on a sturdy chair, feet flat on the ground, knees at a right angle. Place your hands lightly on your thighs. Now, take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, pull your belly button gently toward your spine while lifting your chest slightly. Feel that? That's your core waking up. Hold for 5 seconds, release, and repeat 10 times. Once you're comfortable, add a small twist. Inhale, sit tall, and rotate gently to the right. Exhale to center, then left. Slow, controlled, a rhythm between breath and strength. This exercise activates the deep stabilizers in your abdomen, the muscles that support your spine, improve posture, and reduce pressure on the lower back. Studies from the University of Tsukuba found that seated isometric holds like these improve trunk stability and reduce back pain by up to 42% in adults over 55, even when performed just 5 minutes a day. But there's more to it than muscle. This movement retrains your breathing patterns, shifting you from shallow chest breathing to deep, restorative belly breathing. That switch calms your nervous system, reduces cortisol, and improves oxygen flow, a small change that can lift mood and lower blood pressure over time. You'll notice something subtle after just a few days. You stand taller, your shoulders naturally pull back, your chest opens, and your body feels lighter, as if it's remembering how it's meant to carry itself. That's because posture isn't just mechanical, it's emotional. When you sit or stand upright, your brain interprets that as a confidence and safety. So, take a few moments each morning to realign, breathe deep, sit tall, and let your strength return from the inside out. Because balance and stability start where you least expect, in your core and in your breath. Exercise number 2, shoulder circles and chest expansion. If you've ever noticed stiffness in your shoulders, tightness in your neck, or a slight hunch when you sit, you're not alone. After 50, tension tends to settle in the upper body, especially if you spend hours reading, driving, or looking at screens. But what most people don't realize is that tight shoulders don't just cause discomfort. They restrict breathing, limit circulation, and can even affect your mood. That's why Japanese longevity experts emphasize one simple movement: shoulder circles with chest expansion. A gentle daily reset for your entire upper body. Here's how to do it. Stand or sit tall, feet flat, shoulders relaxed. Lift your shoulders slowly up toward your ears, roll them back, and drop them down in a smooth circular motion. Repeat this 10 times, breathing deeply with each rotation. Then reverse the direction, forward and down, another 10 times. Next, interlace your fingers behind your back. Open your chest by gently pulling your hands away from your body, and lift your chin slightly. Hold for 5 seconds. Breathe and release. What feels like a light stretch is actually a full restoration for your posture and energy flow. Each circle lubricates the shoulder joints with fresh synovial fluid, nature's joint oil, while loosening the muscles that lock your upper back into a rounded position. At the same time, expanding the chest resets your breathing rhythm, allowing your lungs to take in more oxygen with less effort. A 2021 study from the National Center for Geriatrics and Gerontology in Japan found that adults over 60 who performed daily shoulder mobility exercises had 37% better posture scores and significantly lower rates of upper back pain. Even more interesting, participants reported higher energy and better sleep within 2 weeks, likely due to improved oxygen flow and tension release. Here's a simple tip. If you feel shoulder stiffness during the day, stop for 60 seconds and perform 5 slow shoulder rolls backward and 5 forward. It's an instant reset for your posture, your focus, and even your mood. Because the truth is, strength doesn't just come from your legs or your core, it begins with freedom of movement. And this simple 2-minute ritual can help you breathe easier, stand taller, and feel younger every single day. Exercise number 1, the full body flow. We've saved the best for last, a movement so simple, yet so complete, that many Japanese elders call it their morning medicine. It's known as Zen flow, and it combines slow breathing, balance, and gentle stretching, all in one continuous motion. If you've ever felt stiff in the morning, heavy in your joints, or foggy in your mind, this 2-minute flow will feel like hitting a reset button for your entire body. Here's how to do it. Stand tall with your feet shoulder-width apart and your hands at your sides. Inhale deeply as you raise both arms out and up above your head, palms facing the sky. Hold for a moment. Stretch long, but stay relaxed. Then slowly exhale as you bring your arms down in front of you, bending your knees slightly into a gentle squat. Let your hands float down as if pressing the air toward the ground. Repeat this wave-like motion. Inhale up, exhale down, for 2 minutes, Move slowly, deliberately, as though your breath is guiding your body. What's happening beneath the surface is profound. Each controlled rise and fall stimulates your circulation, delivering oxygen to every cell. The bending motion gently compresses and releases the joints, flushing out stiffness while waking up the lymphatic system, your body's natural detox network. Meanwhile, your heart rate synchronizes with your breath, balancing your nervous system and reducing stress hormones within minutes. Researchers at Tohoku University found that adults who performed 2 minutes of daily deep breathing mobility sequences, similar to this Zen flow, experienced improved joint flexibility, a 22% boost in morning energy, and lower blood pressure after just 10 days. It's the kind of calm power your body remembers immediately. Strength without effort, energy without fatigue. Here's what to notice. After a few rounds, your shoulders drop, your chest opens, and your thoughts quiet. You're not just moving, you're rebalancing. This is how the Japanese approach longevity. Not through exhaustion, but through renewal. So, try this tomorrow morning before breakfast or right before bed. 2 minutes, no equipment, no noise, no pressure, just flow. Because movement doesn't always mean more effort. Sometimes it means returning to stillness in motion. That's how you rebuild energy, restore balance, and remind your body what it feels like to be fully alive again. So, there you have it. 6 gentle Japanese movements that have helped millions of people stay strong, steady, and pain-free well into their 80s and beyond. Because aging well isn't about fighting your body. It's about listening to it. Each of these exercises retrains something deeper than muscles. They restore balance, posture, and calm from the inside out. And the best part? You don't need a gym, fancy gear, or hours every day. Just 10 minutes, a quiet space, and a commitment to yourself. If you start today, even with 1 or 2 of these movements, you'll notice it. Your steps feel lighter, your joints move easier, and your energy starts to return in ways you forgot were possible. Because strength doesn't disappear with age, it returns with attention. Now, if you want to go deeper into this journey, you'll love the video on your screen. The 2-minute ancient Japanese stance that rebuilds strength. It's one of Japan's oldest longevity secrets. Simple, powerful, and perfect to pair with what you just learned today. Click it now and see how just one small stance can rebuild your balance, your confidence, and your life. One breath at a time.